Medieval legend, the story of King Salwan and Yogi Puran. The story is of the medieval period. Then the Nath yogis had a great influence on the life of the common people. King Salwan ruled the area of Sialkot in West Punjab, then undivided India. Sialkot, now in Pakistan, as his capital. A son was born in his house who was named Pooran. The king called the astrologers to know Pooran's future. The astrologers said that Pooran is inauspicious for his father. Astrologers advised Pooran to be kept away from king for 12 years. Following their advice, King Salwan gave the order to put Pooran in an underground bunker in the basement for 12 years. Pooran's mother was in agony, wailing. Her eyes turned red from crying. Who could resist the command of the mighty king? Pooran was put in the bunker along with the servants. On the other hand, Pooran, void of the love and affection of his parents, slowly started to climb the ladder of youth. Time was marching on. 12 years passed. Pooran came out of the dawn, the embodiment of form. A strange glow was glimmering on his face. Pooran, modified by yoga sadhana, appeared before his father in the court of Salwan. The king ordered him to go and meet the mothers first. Servants brought Pooran to Ichar's, his real mother's palace. Seeing Pooran, the tears of motherhood flowed from Ichar's eyes. "Son Pooran, we will talk again, but go and first meet your other mother, Luna," said Rani Ichar, and directed Pooran to Luna's palace. The first palace in the royal palaces belonged to the stepmother Luna. She was a young, vivacious woman, much younger in age to the king. Abandoning all manners and moral values, she tried to establish a relationship with Pooran. Pooran begged and sought for release. There was bitterness in the words of Luna, and she was swept away in the flow of emotions, and she threw Pooran on her couch in a hug. But Pooran immediately freed himself from her and said calmly, "Mother, be aware. How can I connect this relationship with you?" Luna was going back and forth, but Pooran was not affected by her flamboyant youth and temptations. He was standing firm and guarding his religion, deep in thought, lest there should be any disobedience on his part. At last, he decided with his mind and quickly came out of her palace. Queen Luna was angry that Pooran had not fulfilled her wish, and now she was sitting in the form of a snake to take revenge from him. It was getting dark when King Salwan, freed from the duties of his royal court, arrived at the palace of his Queen Luna. He was surprised to see that there was no light anywhere. All the candlesticks were broken, and the Rani did not come to the palace grounds to welcome him as usual. He rushed towards the Rani's room. He saw that she was lying on the bed, and her ornaments were scattered here and there. "Tell me, dear queen, what has been wronged by me for which the beautiful one is angry?" He saw tears flowing from her eyes. He touched his loving hand, and she came to a comfortable state and addressed the king with a smile. "Rajan, small mouth, but the matter is very big. You may think bad, but your son Pooran tried to molest me." As soon as he heard, Salwan trembled with anger from head to toe. "I will put this sword to cut off Pooran's head. I will give him a punishment that the whole world will remember." Ignorant Salwan, what he did not know that character trick by Luna was used to slander Pooran. He did not realize that Pooran was incensed. The next day, Salwan summoned Pooran in the full court and ordered him to be killed, accusing him of casting dirty eyes at his stepmother. No one believed innocence of Pooran. The executioner took Pooran to be killed. Rani Achara's cries could not be tolerated. The people of the city stood silently watching Pooran. The executioner took him to jungle, badly wounded Pooran, and left him to die near a well. See the work of nature. Same time, a group of yogis came down to the same well near which Pooran was lying. When a yogi poured water from a well, he heard the sound of a man moaning. He was rescued and taken to their head, Yogi Gorak Nath. The talismanic personality and treatment of Gorak Nath made Pooran well. He surrendered himself at the feet of Gorak and got involved in yoga sadhana. On the first day after becoming a yogi, Pooran went to a local Rani Sundara's palace to beg for alms. Rani Sundara was very beautiful. Pooran asked Rani Sundara to go and get food. Rani liked Pooran so much that she brought a plate full of diamonds and pearls and put it in Pooran's bag as alms. Puran took these to his guru, Goraknath. Gorak sent Pooran back with pearls and said, "Tell the queen that we need bread, not pearls." Pooran returned back immediately and knocked at the palace of Rani Sundara. Rani, who was the embodiment of beautiful herself, fell in love with Pooran. She prepared 60 types of food under her supervision. Barefooted, she reached the hut of Gorak and fell at his feet. After eating the food made with love and devotion, Gorak cried out, "Queen, ask what you desire. Your every desire will be fulfilled." "I don't need anything, Nathji," Sundaran said, folding both hands. "Still take the demand," Gorak spoke again. "Nathji, a little blessing is a lot," Sundara was saying emotionally. "I'm asking for the third time. Ask for anything, Queen." This was a worthy opportunity for Sundar. She prayed with folded hands, "If you want to give me anything, please give me Pooran." Goraknath told Pooran to go with Rani Sundara. Following Nath's order, Pooran went to her palace with Sundara. Rani did everything for his sake, but Pooran could not be seduced by Rani Sundara's beauty and charm. The next morning, Pooran expressed his desire to go out into the forest for a nature bath under a fountain. Saying this, he escaped from the palace. The queen could not bear this separation from Pooran and jumped from roof of the palace and died. Pooran became a full-time yogi and roamed around spreading the light of yoga. Rani Itra was blinded by the loss of her son, and the womb of the second queen Luna was still dry. Pooran reached his city Sialkot in the dress of a yogi after a full 12 years of wandering. In a deserted garden outside the city, he lighted a smoke and got absorbed in meditation. In no time, the dry garden turned green and its fragrance spread throughout the environment. Hearing Yogi's spectacular feat, King Salwan along with his two queens reached Yogi's place. Pooran opened his eyes and saw his parents were standing questioningly in front of him. He got up and touched his mother Itra's feet as a sign of respect. After receiving his touch, Mother said, "Oh, Yogi, you sound like my son, Pooran." It is said that as soon as she got the touch of her son, Pooran, the eyesight of Queen Itra returned. Pooran had a strange look on his face. Salwan was standing numb. His lips were parting, but no words were forming. The Queen Luna, who could not recognize Pooran since he had changed a lot and was a yogi now, humbly pleaded, "Yogi Ji, have mercy on us. The king does not have any son. Grant him the wish to have a son." "This son belongs to the king. What is the need for another son?" Yogi said smilingly. "Yogi Ji, I had a son, but he did not live in this world because of his misdeeds. I had him killed." Saying this, the king's throat filled with repentance. Luna's tears of regret flowed from her eyes. Yogis looked at her. His stare was so strong that Luna confessed her crime and said, "Yogi Ji, the fault is mine. I had tried to seduce King's son, but later blamed him for molesting me." On knowing the truth, Salwan took out his sword from its sheath and raised his arm to remove the head of Luna. Pooran quickly grabbed the king's arm and said, "Stop, your son lives." "I am your son, Pooran." The tears flowed. Ikra, Luna, and Salwan kissed Pooran and reached a state of ecstasy. They asked Pooran to go to their palace, but Pooran, we flatly refused to go with them. He picked up a grain of rice from the shoulder bag and placed it on the palm of Luna and said, "Go back to the house. Your womb will also be green like this garden." Pooran then walked forward slowly. Salwan and Rani were watching the son's back with full eyes. In time, a son was born from the womb of the Queen Luna, who became famous as Raja Salwan, who was very brave and ruled Sialkot for many years. This is the story of Bhagat Pooran. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel.